Boss Wong, you've seen my driving, charging 20% less than others. I haven't gotten a job in 3 months. Bank's coming at 9 tomorrow morning to repossess the car.
Hey, Xiaoyan, what's the point of cleaning it? That junker will be scrapped tomorrow.
You crossed Ms. Su. We'll send you jobs on the Sichuan-Tibet route. Xiaoyan Jiang brought Huiman Su up. Now logistics queen, she sold Xiaoyan out.
I knew we shouldn't teach women to drive. Teach them, and they put us out of work. Serves you right.
Uncle Gu.
Male drivers are right. Sell that junk car for scrap already.
What's a girl doing on Route 3?
Go home and get married.
Even he said that.
Enough. Just admit defeat. Hand over the keys.
My wheel. No man's taking it from me, not even over my dead body.
Ms. Su came in person. This will be fun.
Xiaoyan, I heard they're about to tow your car. I came to see for myself. Enough to pay off the bank. Take it. Give me the car. The Sichuan-Tibet highway. You can't run it anymore. Xiaoyan, can I really drive it?
What are you scared of? I'll teach you.
I give up.
Then teach me how to lose.
Whatever. Either way, you won't have a car tomorrow.
As long as this car is still here, I've still got breath in me. $128,000 tomorrow morning at 9. If we can't pay a cent, they'll take the truck. Urgent job, Dinka County People's Hospital, Lucheng. Emergency equipment, freight, 100,000. Deliver in 3 days.
I wouldn't take it for $1 million.
It's blizzard season. The road to Dinka County will be closed any day now.
An altitude of 4,800 meters, it's black ice, isn't that?
They're right not to take it. That road has already claimed 2 vehicles this year. Mr. Shin, no driver will take the job.
How about we contact 3 more companies? Raise the offer.
No one dares take it. Exactly.
100,000. That's enough to give me a shot at turning things around. This job, I'll take it.
She'll take it? She's just a woman. She hasn't landed a job in 3 months. She's desperate.
Ma'am.
This is no place to mess around.
I know.
Know what that road is like now?
It's -30. Kare Mountain is under a closure warning, with black ice 5 kilometers before Pinko. Last year's crash was due to driver error. I've driven the Sichuan-Tibet route for 6 years and crossed Kare Mountain over 20 times. Worst time, I drove alone for 4 hours to get out.
Mr. Shen, I know her. A driver I worked with. Her skills are average. This shipment is life-saving. I suggest waiting for my fleet. It's safer.
How many days will your fleet take?
We can leave in 3 days earliest, 4 days on the road. 7 total.
I leave tonight. I'll get it there in 2.5 days.
You're bluffing. You don't even rehearse your lies.
2.5 days? Without eating, drinking, or sleeping. That shipment of equipment is to save 6-year-old daughter. You said 2.5 days. Do you dare sign a waiver?
A 6-year-old child would dare?
Mr. Shin. She's just a woman. My daughter's life.
Mr. Shen, she parked for 3 months, either taking a risk or after money. That shipment could save lives. We can't gamble.
Fine. Let's let the facts speak.
Oh. What's she doing?
Come on, let's go see.
Mr. Shin, keep a close eye on her.
She can't really. Even Oldly took half an hour to back into that spot.
Oh my God.
A blind reverse? I've been driving for 15 years. I can't do it. That was insane. I'm impressed.
If the shipment doesn't arrive, you can have me and my truck.
We leave at 10 tonight. Delay it by 1 minute. And the contract is void.
Help me check something. Who do we know on Highway 318 that can still help?
Yasho Tadinka usually takes 5 days. I'm doing it in 2.5. Sleep? Not a chance.
Xiaoyan, sis Xiao, it's me. Don't hit me.
Leon Su.
Hey,
What are you doing in my car?
the debt collectors came again. I hid in your car and fell asleep. Sis Xiaoyan, where are we going?
Dunka.
Where's Dinka?
Near Tibet.
If I jump out here, is there still time?
We're doing 50. Go ahead and try. The engine's overheating. The engine's overheating. Before leaving, I checked the cooling system. Coolant was full too. On a slope like this, it couldn't have overheated for no reason. There were spiked tire traps under the board. Someone deliberately punctured the water hose under my car. In the middle of nowhere, waiting for business at 3 a.m. with headlights on, they timed how far I'd get before water ran out and I broke down. This was aimed at me.
Well, a woman driver this late at night. What's wrong? Car broke down?
Hose is damaged. Check lines, fix it, and fill it.
That's not an easy job this late at night. How about you give me?
20 grand? A new radiator wouldn't cost that much.
In the middle of nowhere, that's the rate. Fix it or don't, but past my shop within 100 miles. You won't find a soul.
The airline connector is leaking. He's trying to mess with my brake line. The air hose. He's loosening my brake airline. They don't just want money. They want to leave my truck stranded here for good.
So, young lady, made up your mind? 20 grand to keep you safe. Or, leave them here tonight. And the cars stay too.
Xiaoyan, sis Xiaoyan, don't take them head on. I recorded it and sent it to traffic police. They're 5 minutes away. Stall them.
5 minutes. Okay. Sir, I don't have any money. I owe the bank 100 grand. You can't do this. How am I supposed to live?
Oof. Why act tough? You're soft now. She's just a woman driver. Scare her a little and she's done. Fine. I'll wait for you to bow your head.
Your job. I fixed it myself.
Xiaoyan, those tears were fake?
Obviously.
What about the tears?
I was holding it in. What skill does that take?
Hey. I'll never say women can't drive again.
You were pretty sharp just now. You knew to record it and call traffic cops.
Piece of cake. Xiaoyan, you stopped the car just now.
Yeah. Tightened the brake line, topped off antifreeze. Without a fix, the crossing is suicide.
H, how did I not know that?
Your snoring is louder than the engine.
Attention, KR Mountain Pass.
Has issued a road closure warning.
Visibility is under 20 meters. All vehicles are advised to wait where they are.
Sister Yin, traffic police say it's closed. Let's wait.
Isn't that the female driver who took the death order? The road's closed. She's got a death wish. Charging uphill in -30 with black ice.
She signed a waiver. If it happens, she'll lose truck and life. This is what you call being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
The mountain's closed. You can't go farther.
It's a level 2 alert, not a mandatory road closure. I can sign a waiver.
How do you know that?
For a level 1 alert, tape is solid red. Yours is red and white, advising you to turn back.
She knows more than we do.
Where do I sign the waiver?
Xiaoyan, are you really going up there?
Yeah.
Up ahead. Visibility, 20 meters. Black ice, minus 32 degrees.
If you want out, get out now. I won't stop you.
Forget it. If something happens to you, no one will fix your car. Xiaoyan. There's a cliff on the right, isn't there?
Yeah.
How deep is it?
Don't ask. First time I crossed Chola Pass, Uncle Gu chewed me out the whole way. Those insults taught me how to stay alive. One last kilometer. Over the pass, it's all downhill.
We're almost there. Sister Yin, want me to help you?
Close your eyes.
Why?
See the black ice? Don't move. Keep your eyes closed. Don't distract me. The brakes still work, but there's no grip on the road. There's no rescue out here, no signal. Li Yang, listen to me. The parking brake is by your left hand. When I say pull, pull hard and don't let go.
Okay.
I'm getting out to put on snow chains. Keep the handbrake tight. Don't let go.
Got it.
Pull it. Pull the handbrake tight. Put it in first gear. I can't feel my fingers. That coward. At a time like this, don't let go. A 6-year-old kid is waiting for these supplies to stay alive. It's been 2 minutes. My fingers are completely numb. No tools. No one. No time. The Sichuan Tibet Road.
You can't make it. Girl running for, go home and get married.
Why? Why? Why does everyone think I can't do it?
Xiaoyan, your mouth.
I'm fine. It does.
How could it not hurt?
It really doesn't. I'm numb from the cold.
Xiaoyan. You are incredible.
The pass is ahead. Don't cry. When we get to Luqing, I'll buy you beef noodles.
I want 2 bowls.
Sure, 2 bowls. We made it.
Xiaoyan, there are lights down there.
Yeah,
We made it across, right? We made it past Kare Mountain.
yeah.
I knew it. Rim never breaks down. Hatsune never fails. Go, Rim.
You named the engine I got Rem?
Yeah. Gearbox is called Hatsune, and brakes are called.
Enough. Rem's water temp is high. Stop yelling.
Kare Mount Dejinj. Oh, strong wind. She made it. That car got through the pass. She really made it through.
The mountain was closed by a blizzard. She was all alone.
She's better than us.
Mr. Shin.
Contact the media. Contact every cargo owner on the Sichuan Tibet route. I have something to say tonight.
She made it.
Yes, Ms. Su.
The Shin family's shipment is almost here.
It's about 200 kilometers from Dinka County.
How many logistics routes does Shin family have? How many?
Annual revenue, around 300 million.
Highlang. Erlang Mountain Tunnel. You know what to do.
As long as Xiaoyangjiang delivers this shipment safely, Shin family's 300 million a year logistics routes will all be hers to run.
300 million?
All by herself? One truck? No. This is going big.
It has been announced that Shin Logistics Group will transfer its annual 300 million Sichuan Tibet route logistics business entirely to Xiaoyangjiang.
Sis Yin, they're talking about you.
I heard.
300 million. Sis Yin, do you know how many zeros are in 300 million?
8.
Then can I get a raise?
Salary is 0. 00, still 0.
Then I want shares.
We'll talk when the goods arrive.
Soon. Really, soon.
This place. It's kind of depressing.
4 more kilometers. Through here, we'll be in Furnace City.
Sister Xiaoyan, I've decided. In Furnace City, beef noodles are on me.
Where'd you get the money to treat me?
Forget it. Xiaoyan, up ahead.
One's trying to ram us. The other's blocking us in. Liang Su, hold on tight. People fear bright lights, cars fear swerving. Guess which way I'm going. Right now.
I saw it just now. My grandma's portrait.
Ms. Jiang. I'm Mr. Shin's secretary, Dai. Dr. Wang and I will take charge of receiving the goods from here.
Time is running out. Let's inspect the goods.
Equipment checks out. You can move it.
You're really amazing. You finished a 5-day trip in less than 2.5 days. You must be exhausted.
Get here earlier. The child has a better chance of surviving. How's the child?
She's stable for now.
I heard about my daughter. If it weren't for you, she... Thank you.
I was doing it for the money. Mr. Shin, have you seen your daughter?
I have. Dr. Wang says she should wake up in the next few days. From now on, Shin Group Logistics on the Sichuan Tibet route will all be yours.
I only have 1 truck and still owe the bank money.
That's nothing. You can buy another truck. I believe in you. Shin Group has 300 million in orders yearly. I'm sure you'll soon build your own fleet.
I promise you. From now on, Shin Group's shipments, as long as I'm here, the cargo will be safe.
Left side bodywork plus the side mirror and tail light. 12,000 in total.
I've only got 100,000 for shipping. And I still have car loan payments to the bank.
A blind spot monitoring system costs under 200 to make.
You owe me your life. Work for me to pay it off.
Go check. Shin Group's 300 million logistics line. Find out exactly how the deal will be closed. 3 months ago, you owed 128,000.
I thought this car would be scrap metal by tomorrow. My truck, my rules. No one else is taking it from me. Over my dead body.
Mr. Zhao's blacklist is still in effect. Who dare send you a job?
Forget dispatch jobs. Go straight to the shippers.
Others charge 300 for shipping. How much are you asking?
200. I'll get it there on time. If anything gets damaged, I'll pay for it.
From truck driver to delivery guy, huh?
There's no shame in delivering packages. The shame is looking down on delivery workers. I started out delivering cement to construction sites. This almost killed someone. Who gave it to you?
A woman. She gave me 20,000 in cash.
Her name?
I don't know. She wore a mask, said it was personal and told me to teach a female driver a lesson.
Sister Yan, I've figured out Mingtong Logistics inside and out. It was founded 3 years ago. Its legal representative is the young heir of the Shin Group. 28 years old, Harvard MBA. The real investor is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Shin Group.
Since when did Huimin Su hook up with him?
What's even stranger is, Mingtong Logistics was founded exactly 3 months after the year you and Huimin Su had that incident.
Huimin Su isn't just trying to drive me off the Sichuan Tibet route. Something bigger behind her. Dig into Wei Shin. Need every record of his trips in and out of the Sichuan Tibet route over the past 3 years.
We're already on it. But, Xiaoyan, this guy has deep connections.
No matter how deep we dig. Doctor, I'm asking about a friend's recovery 3 years ago, Huimin Su.
Comminuted fractures in the right ring and little fingers, with nerve damage.
What does that mean?
It means she'll never be able to bend those 2 fingers on her own again. She lost 70% of her grip strength. That girl cried her heart out, saying her hand was ruined. She can't drive anymore. We did all we could, but the nerves couldn't be repaired.
So that's why she hates me. Because I ruined her hand. But I was trying to save her.
A ruined hand. I'd rather be dead.
Heading to Ganzi with a load of steel. Catch a ride with me. I know about what happened 3 years ago. I was the first one at the scene. You and Huimin Su both passed out by the roadside. Your back was covered in blood and she was unconscious on your back. Carried you into the truck first. When I went back for Huimin Su, I saw Shin Group people carry her into a car. You think Huimin Su hates you over her ruined hand? No. She hates you because you saved her. But thinks you shouldn't save her. That girl's too proud. She thinks losing a hand is worse than dying. To her, carrying her out just made her life worse than death.
Then I should prove to her that even without her hand, she can still live a good life.
Now that's the Xiaoyan Jian I know.
This car is 80 grand. No haggling.
The gearbox leaks oil, the tires are worn, and the brake pads have 3 millimeters left. 50 grand. I'll take it.
How did you even check it?
I'm better at judging cars than people. 50 grand. Sign now, or once this chance is gone, your truck's only worth scrap metal.
Women behind the wheel bring bad luck. Go home. Marry into a good family. That's better than anything.
A steering wheel doesn't care if you're a man or woman. It only matters whether you hold on tight or let go. If your dad can do it, so can you.
Driving a heavy truck? Try backing into a space first. Don't wreck it.
Forget them. Check the rearview mirror. Hard left.
Sue. You owe 60 grand, 3 months overdue. Settle it today. Playing sick? No money? Then we'll take your kidney.
How much does he owe? I'll pay it. But touch him again, and you'll never find work on the Sichuan Tibet highway.
3 days, then.
Xiaoyan. Some punks cornered me behind the internet cafe. You used this French to scare them off. Later, I wanted to help you, so I developed a dispatch system. I lost 60 grand to a scam. To cover your repair bill, I took a loan shark loan.
Idiot. If you'd given me the 60 grand, I would have paid you back.
I know you would have. But I didn't want you to pay me back. I wanted you to have it.
Don't ever do something this stupid again.
Xiaoyan. The bend ahead is icy. Can I slow down?
Get down to 20. Don't slam brakes, tap them. Don't be scared. I'm right behind you.
A landslide. It just happened. We can't get through.
A landslide. I'll flatten it for you.
2 hours ahead of schedule. Take this bonus.
Use something more sophisticated next time. Xiaoyan Jiang is becoming more troublesome. It seems she's found something.
She's a woman who drives trucks. What can she really do? If you can't handle it, I will.
Mr. Shen, give me one more chance.
Remember, everything you have was given by me. I can lift you up, and I can crush you. Look into Xiaoyan Jiang's background, especially the vaccine transport 3 years ago.
I thought I'd never touch a steering wheel again. My ex-husband said I couldn't even drive right, so I didn't deserve custody. I drove the plateau route for 5 years. They said a woman like me couldn't go above 5,000 meters.
Get in. Today, we'll show them. Can women even drive?
Have you heard?
Xiaoyan Jiang tricked female trainees into driving illegal cabs just to collect deposits. All data is transparent. Drivers can check anytime. Shippers deal directly with drivers, with no middleman taking a cut.
Will this thing work?
The code is on GitHub. Anyone can use it. Huimin Su can't shut it down. Even if she hacks my server, the code will still be there. Developers can copy it.
Your system, 500,000. Sell it to me. If you don't, I'll make sure your system never goes live. I'll shut down all your server domain registrations.
I've already open sourced it. The code is on computers worldwide. You can't shut it down.
Open sourced?
That's right. Open sourced. You can't shut it down.
Put my truck under your name. Let the system assign the jobs.
Uncle Goo, you're working for a woman?
I follow skill, not what's between her legs. Which one of you has a system like hers? Who can save me 200 miles of empty runs?
Working for a woman? Where's your pride? Back when you were on my team, you took kickbacks. Want to settle that score now?
Let me say it one more time. I follow skill, not what's between your legs. Huimin Su, Xiaoyan Jian was the one who trained you. What kind of skill is stomping on her now?
Master Jiang, I'm sorry. The Shin Group just called. They said if I keep using you for deliveries, their malls will cut off my supply.
The Shin Group?
Sister Xiaoyan, look. These merchant stores. All in malls owned by the Shin Group. Wei Shin isn't competing. He's got you by the throat.
The enemy isn't Huimin Su. It's Wei Shin. Small businesses fear the Shin Group. State-owned firms don't. Government supplies. Charity deliveries. No matter how far Wei Shin's reach goes. He can't touch government business. Huimin Su's logistics park doesn't just handle legitimate freight. She's transporting contraband for Wei Shin.
Sis Xiaoyan. Some things are better left unknown. You should go back.
I've owed you an apology for what happened 3 years ago. But if you think ruining me will fix your hand, I'm ready anytime.
How many trucks do you have?
8. These 8 can do the work of 80 because every truck is monitored in real time through my system. Every shipment has a record. Every mile is tracked.
I'll give you 1 month, 3 test orders. If you pass, transporting construction materials for Sichuan, I'm putting you in charge.
Someone reported you for overloading. Step out for inspection.
32 tons. It tracks it in real time, down to the kilo. Here's the load curve.
Normal load. Who reported it? This is ridiculous. Water temperature abnormal. You stopped for 8 minutes. What happened?
As long as everyone
The goods are ready.
keep moving.
I quoted 30% for this job. Sir, let me handle it.
I won't lower my price. I'll send 2 trucks. Miss Sue's goes first, mine follows. If she gets there first, I won't charge a cent.
A long-term contract. 3 years. Sister Yin broke it. Annual revenue, 10.2 million.
Huim and Sue won't refund the deposit. The books are a black box. I'm done. Xiaoyan. I bought my truck 3 years ago. Can I buy in?
Bring your own truck, get paid per job. Year-end bonuses are based on mileage and on-time rates. The books are on these 6 screens. I can check them anytime.
This rate. How much higher is it?
The screen can work it out. I don't hide the books.
Xiaoyan. I owe Huiman Su a penalty fee. Can I come over?
I don't care about the pen. As long as your truck passes inspection and you pass assessment, I judge it, not the driver.
For drivers quit Minton Logistics, the guards at the gate couldn't stop them. One guy threw his vehicle registration in her face and called her books crooked.
Let them come. I have plenty of steering wheels. Anyone who can handle one is welcome.
Mr. Shen. Driver turnover is over 40%. I have to raise their pay. Otherwise, fleet can't keep running.
Not a cent of the gray market freight profits gets touched. If you're short on staff, that's your management problem.
At this rate, Minton Logistics will be empty.
Then I'll put someone else in your seat. Remember, you're sitting there because I allow it.
Xiaoyan. Stop now. You're no match for Wei Shen. The resources he has could crush you 10 times over.
I've never wanted to be an enemy. I just want to drive, stay alive, and prove women can handle the wheel too.
You never knew. Seeing you behind the wheel made me hate myself even more. I'm ruined, and you're doing fine.
Xiaoman, your hand.
Don't touch my hand.
Ms. Jiang. Let's get straight to the point. Name your price. We'll buy your racing team.
Not for sale.
Miss Jiang. Are you just doing logistics?
You're destroying the ecosystem.
Without the people above giving the nod, you won't get far.
Driven Sichuan Tibet route 6 years. Learned one thing. Mountains are bigger, and roads outlast lives. He's got people above him. Above me, only the sky. Even if the sky falls, I'll carry this truck and keep going.
Then, Miss Jiang.
Can you handle it? Huiman Su said the same thing back then.
Now her hands.
Can't even hold a steering wheel.
Tell Wei Shen this for me. He knows how Huiman Su's hands were ruined. He used her as a weapon, now as an example.
Good. I'll pass it on exactly as you said.
Hope you can handle it.
And tell him this. A guy like him just sits in an office, counting other people's lives.
The bank froze loans. Road authorities impounded 8 trucks over modifications. Anonymous threats scared off shippers. Only 5 trucks remain.
5 is enough. Break them up and dispatch guerrilla style. Each truck operates alone. Stagger routes and times. Shippers deal with us directly, no platform.
Guerrilla tactics?
Exactly. No matter how far Wei Shen's reach is, he can't catch 5 rabbits running loose.
Landslide ahead. The old road adds 30 kilometers, but Wei Shen's men won't find us there. Drive at the next rest stop. You've been driving 14 hours straight. Get some rest. Driving tired has consequences.
All right.
"6 hours ahead of schedule. These antibiotics will save lives."
It's all sorted out. Posted across all platforms in 3 minutes.
Wei Shin should be on the phone right now.
Mr. Shin, 3 media outlets want to pull their stories. They say the pressure is too much. Looks like you want to betray me too.
Ms. Su, Mr. Shin sent me to take over Minton Logistics. This is your suspension notice. Hand over the company's seal.
Line up, one at a time. Have your vehicle registration and ID ready.
Xiaoyan, I followed 3 state-owned company test jobs. I saw your dispatch system. Huimin Su withheld my deposit. You pay us job by job. I'm sold. I'll put my truck.
Bring own truck, get paid per job. Year-end bonuses are based on mileage and on-time rates. 50 trucks now, and the books are on screen to check. Starting today, the Sichuan Tibet Female Drivers Mutual Aid Fund is established. We take 2% from jobs. The money funds repairs, medical care, and kids' education. If a truck breaks down on the fund pays for home repairs. If a family member is sick, it covers medical bills. If a kid can't afford school, you're not working for me. You're working for yourselves. This money comes from the jobs and goes right back into your pockets.
Shouyang. They're calling you the queen of the Sichuan Tibet Highway.
Whether I'm a legend doesn't matter. What matters is that everyone who follows me can keep a steady hand on the wheel.
What's in this package? Where did it come from? I don't know. The shipper loaded it. I didn't check. Xiaoyan says we inspect every order, but this shipment was added at the last minute last night.
Xiaoyan, look. Yesterday, from 3 to 5 p.m., the GPS shows the truck went down Route 318 at an average speed of 45 kilometers per hour. But public traffic cameras show it was parked at Luqing service area the whole time, speed 0.
The GPS was cloned. Someone copied the truck signal, faked the route on another device, then swapped the cargo along that fake route.
The application is ready, but it needs the owner's signature.
Xiaoyan thought I was done for. Never drive again.
You're not done. Wei Shin plays dirty. We'll play fair. Go home and rest for 3 days. I had someone fix the car.
Catch.
Why give me this?
Because I've had enough. Wei Shin treats me like a dog. He suspended me, sent a special agent to take my company seal, and had people follow me. I can't keep living like this. You carried me for over 3 miles. I found out later. But all I heard then was Dachanggu saying your hand was ruined. I thought you were glad.
Never saw it that way.
I know, but I've hated him for 3 years. There's no going back. This USB drive has Wei Shen's dirty dealings for 3 years. Enough to put him away 10 years.
I'll hand evidence over to authorities, but you need to answer for your actions. You can't escape what you have to face.
I'm here. I never expected to walk away unscathed.
First item, vaccine transport date, March 17th. It matches news of unverified vaccine seized at the border. Badge numbers match. Temperature records show the cold chain was interrupted for 12 hours, rendering vaccines ineffective.
Second item. Delivery address for smuggled electronic components, office building in Chengdu high-tech zone. It belongs to a company dissolved 3 days after delivery. The legal rep is a Shen, Wei Shen's distant cousin. The third drug route enters through Yunnan, then heads north along Sichuan-Tibet route. It matches batch seized in November's anti-drug operation.
The weight, purity, and packaging all match. Even the tire tracks line up.
We have enough evidence, but we can't call the police.
Why not?
If we call the police now, Wei Shen will cut ties, find a scapegoat, and destroy the rest of the evidence. I'm going to lure the snake out, make him move on his own. Make him expose more.
How?
Tomorrow, I'll say something publicly at the freight hall. Some people's dirty deeds will watch in groups public activity, job postings, subsidiary changes, executive schedules. Once he moves, we'll know where the snake hides.
Got it. I'll set up automatic tracking.
Some people's dirty deeds will be paid for. The time just hasn't come yet. You think disabling the GPS, shutting down the company, and burning the books means nothing happened?
Suspend that Yunnan shipment. Transfer the money out of the account. Get it done by tomorrow.
Xiaoyan, look. Shen Group wiped job postings. 3 subsidiaries filed for dissolution, 2 executives resigned, with more equity transfer records.
He's panicking. He's trying to run. We chase. Anything Minton can ship, I can. Anything they don't dare ship, I can too. Price stays the same. Cut the payment term in half.
Behave. Mr. Shen wants to see you. Cough again, and I'll seal your mouth shut.
Make your whole system disappear for good. Code, servers, backups, all of it. This 1 million is enough to buy 10 lives.
The system's already open source. Kill me, and the code will still be out there. It's on thousands of computers worldwide. You can't erase it all.
Xiaoyan Jiang can take your place. She's got something of mine. I've got your life. Xiaoyan Jiang comes alone with USB drive. Trade it for your hacker. I'll send address. Call cops. And he dies right now.
Okay, don't touch him.
Miss Jiang, you think a USB drive can buy a life? One fire, 2 arsonists. What a perfect ending.
Wei Shen. I recorded every word you just said. Including how you threatened me 3 years ago. Used my hand injury to control me and forced me to give false testimony. Xiaoyan. This time, I'm saving you.
Xiaomin. Xiaomin.
When I was tied up, I used the Bluetooth device in my shoe to connect to Xiaoyan Zhang's phone. The signal's been transmitting the whole time.
I've hired a lawyer. He specializes in economic crime defense. If you cooperate as a state's witness, provide evidence voluntarily, and save someone at the scene, we can push for a lighter sentence. This is a letter of forgiveness, and this is your written confession.
I've done so many terrible things. I blocked your orders. I had people wreck your truck. I hired someone to ram you in the Erlangen tunnel. Why did you save me?
You saved me too. At the warehouse, when you stepped out with that recording, I considered us even. One thing at a time. The law will settle your debt. I'll settle mine myself.
This hand's been useless for 3 years. Today, it feels useful again. Xiaoyan, thank you for not giving up.
You've done wrong, but saved me too. This time, I'm saving you. When out, you'll still hold a steering wheel. I'll teach you. My fleet will always have a place for those seeking redemption.
Sichuan Tibet Queen Logistics Company, Limited registration complete. All 43 vehicles from the clean assets of former Mingtong Logistics have been transferred. I'm CTO, and Uncle Gu is Operations Director.
100 trucks, 100 drivers, 37 of them women. I used to say women couldn't do it. I was blind. I'll take the operations director job. Stick with me, and I'll make sure you can all earn a living.
Sister Yin. Back when we worked for Huimin Su.
She even docked our gas money.
I understand this contract now.
Sign it.
This is the company's core belief. It's printed in every cab and posted at every dispatch center. The will doesn't care about gender. It only cares if you hold on or let go.
Sister Yan, this week we got 163 job applications from all over the country, from Xinjiang, Yunnan, and Heilongjiang.
Xia,
Sister Yan. I want to take the wheel.
The mutual aid group opens today. It's non-profit and free. We offer free training and legal aid. We're pushing to remove gender barriers. Anyone can drive, rich or poor, connected or not.
Sister Yen, my husband says women driving is embarrassing. I'll prove him wrong. I want to learn.
I used to say women couldn't cut it. Turns out I was blind. Getting to be your advisor today is more than I deserve. I've driven Sichuan Tibet route for 30 years. That line is my regret. What I'm proudest of is teaching Xiaoyan Jiang and seeing you girls take the wheel.
All right, Uncle Gu. Thank you. At -30 on Kare Mountain, with black ice, if you can't get the chains on, you're dead. My fingers froze stiff. I couldn't grip the clasps. Guess how I got them on? I bit down with my teeth. The iron chain was 30 below. My lips froze to it. I tore them free. Blood ran down my chin. But I survived. Because I thought of the children down the mountain. And my comrades in the car. Snow on the Yunnan Tibet route, sand on the Gobi route, same rule, never let go of the wheel. My best friend blacklisted me back then. I didn't get a job for 3 months. The bank wanted to tow my truck. I held on with these hands and this wheel.
That girl never talks about all she's been through.
Defendant Huimin Su is suspected of involvement in illegal transport and inciting dangerous driving. The evidence is conclusive. I recommend a harsher sentence.
Your Honor, I'm the victim, but I must say, Huimin Su made mistakes, but was coerced. Her hand was ruined saving me. 3 years ago at Kare Mountain, she was trapped. I used a crowbar, but it slipped and destroyed her hand. She hated me, but she shouldn't have died over this.
3 years in prison. 4 years probation. A fine of 500,000. Banned from the logistics industry for life. For the rest of my life. I can't drive anymore. Next 3 years, I want to learn something else. Maybe I can teach logistics training. Not driving. It's about management. I've handled $300 million project. I know where things can go wrong.
When you get out, the mutual aid group needs a risk management and your hands are ruined, but mine isn't. What I want is what you've learned from these 3 years.
Sister Xiaoyan. Aren't you afraid I'll hurt someone again?
You hurt me, also saved me. One thing at a time. I'll save you a spot at the mutual aid club's wheel. It's yours.
The shadow is getting bigger. You have to leave the plateau. Get treatment on the plains. If we wait any longer, your lungs will be permanently damaged.
My system is here. My family is here. I'm not leaving.
You don't get a choice.
I bought the ticket. Tonight's train. I'm taking you to Shanghai.
You're that little hacker.
Sir, I'm not a hacker. I'm a programmer. I write code. I don't cause trouble.
This kid. Just like Xiaoyan said. She mentions you every time calls. My Liang Su this, Liang Su that. The system got upgraded again. Liang Su hiccuped again.
Xiaoyan said.
Mom, don't make things up. He's my employee. He still owes me 60,000.
Ms. Jiang, 300 million, cash settlement. Your fleet system and brand will belong to Tongda. 3 years, annual salary 5 million.
My fleet isn't merchandise. It's those following me. 300 million can't buy trust of 100 drivers. It can't buy the hands they put on the wheel.
Don't push your luck. Then don't blame us for showing no mercy. Tongda Group is undercutting freight rates below cost. Our shippers have gone to them. They poached 3 key drivers. They offered triple pay plus relocation expenses.
Sister Yan. I'm sorry. My kid needs to go to school. They're offering enough to cover 5 years of work.
They use money to poach. I'll use my life to notify all the drivers. We're having a meeting tonight. I have something to say. Operating figures for 37 small and mid-sized logistics companies along the Sichuan-Tibet route. Drivers work average 14 hours a day. Average monthly income is 4,002. The platform takes 25 to 40%. This isn't competition, it's exploitation.
Based on operating data. Not estimates. Every trip. Every mile and gallon of gas is recorded.
What are your core demands?
3 things. No more predatory pricing. Transparent commission rates. Protect drivers' right to rest, so those who work hard behind the wheel can make a living by driving.
The alliance is founded today.
Called the Sichuan-Tibet Logistics Alliance. We're not asking for special treatment. We're asking for fairness.
Xiaoyan. My man says we're just scattered sand. But today I learned. Sand can pile up into mountains too.
Below-cost competition is prohibited. Platform commission rates must not exceed 15%. Mandatory installation of fatigue driving monitors. Effective as of the date of release.
It's stopped. Those bastards at Tongda. The low price order grab has been shut down. I knew it. Justice is served.
Notify legal. Get ready for a class action lawsuit from drivers. And end the low price strategy. If we don't stop now, the fines later will bury us. Ms. Jiang.
Your alliance is an industry benchmark. Are you taking on capital? I'm not fighting anyone. I'm fighting for People who take driving serious to make a living behind the wheel, for the hands on the steering wheel, men or women, to have dignity. Sister Yen, Huimin Su recommended me. She said Sister Yen would teach you, your hands don't matter most, your heart does. Huimin Su taught that? She wrote to me in prison. She said she hated her hands, but today, she finally, even if your hands are ruined, your heart can't be. Okay, now, let's learn to back up. Watch the rear view, turn all the way left. This steering wheel, I've held it for 10 years. Your turn now. It's not about letting me down. It's about not letting yourself down. He says China's long-haul transport standards lag behind needs in many ways. In Germany, oversized transport requires special. Using heavy trucks is against the rules. Tell him I modified the truck's suspension. The wheelbase has been. I checked the torque on every bolt. Outdated standards don't mean people are outdated.
He wants you to provide equivalent safety proof, or he'll refuse delivery.
The data is right here. But I have a question for him. What if a woman can't fit the standard sizes and can't reach wheel or brakes? Is that standard fair to her? He asked.
What do you want?
Want to set long-haul trucking standards for female drivers in China, not lower standards out of discrimination, but humane standards fitting reality. Standards should serve people, not people serving standards. Modify for women's body types, add 6 inches to seat range, and reduce pedal pressure by 20%. Women's rest areas every 125 miles, with bathrooms and showers. Annual gynecological checkups, paid for by the company. Self-defense training once a quarter.
Special treatment just breeds division. Transport industry has never divided people by gender. You're setting up a separate set of standards. Putting women on a pedestal. What about the men?
Current standards assume everyone is male. Seats are designed for people 5'9". I'm 5'3". I stretch to reach the clutch, and after driving, my legs cramp. Brake pedals are designed for someone who can press with 80. I weigh 60 kilos. In an emergency, This isn't equality. It's forcing toughness.
It's not special, it's equal treatment. Current standards are based on average male height and weight. Women make up 37% of drivers, yet we're forced to fit a design that doesn't suit, not privileges. Basic human consideration. Someone who's 5'3" should be able to slam on the brakes. Someone who can't grip a huge steering wheel should still be able to turn. That's what standards should look like.
This seat adjustment plan. It's technically feasible.
We built a prototype.
It adds less than 300 yuan to the cost.
Lesson 1. How I went from victim to perpetrator. 3 years ago. My hand was ruined. The doctor said I'd never drive again. In that hospital bed, I thought I'd be better off dead. Then Wei Shen said he could get behind the wheel again. On one condition. I did what he told me to. I had to hate the one who saved me. I blacklisted Xiaoyan Jiang for 3 months. I sent someone to wreck her car. I hired someone to hit her in the Erlang mountain tunnel. I took all my hatred for fate out on her. Because hating her was easier than hating myself.
Ms. Su, do you hate Sister Yen?
I did. But hating her was really hating myself. For being useless. For being worthless. For being nothing but someone else's dog. But I don't hate her anymore. Because I finally know my hand is ruined. But I am not. These hands. They can't hold a steering wheel, but they can hold on to a lesson. When you're behind the wheel, remember, don't let anyone else decide whether you're worth it.
You're back. Is your asthma still making you cough?
Xiaoyan. I did the math. The debt I owe you. $60,000 in principal, plus interest, and all the medical bills you covered over the years. At my current salary, it'd take a lifetime to pay it off.
Then spend a lifetime paying it back.
What I mean is, can I repay you some other way?
Silly. You paid it off long ago.
Paid it off?
The moment you pulled that handbrake at Chola Mountain, you stopped owing me anything. Back then, your hands shaking worse than mine, but you didn't let go. That that handbrake, it paid it all back long ago. "5 years ago, I had only one car, just myself, and a dream laughed at. They said, what's woman doing on the Sichuan-Tibet highway? Go today. We have 100 vehicles and 100 sisters gripping the wheel. Next 5-year plan. First, build rest stops for women drivers along Sichuan-Tibet highway every 200 kilometers, with private rest areas and repair shops. Give women drivers priority in procurement. Shippers choose us and receive rebates. Third, create an education fund for the kids who ride with us can't fall behind at the starting line.
Hold on tight. Sister Xiaoyan's right rear wheel hung over the abyss. She jumped out to fit snow chains, but her frozen fingers couldn't grip the clasps. She bit iron in -30 cold. Her lips froze to it. She ripped free, blood on her chin, but survived. Because the truck had medical equipment to deliver. Kids down the mountain were waiting to be saved. Why did she make it? Not because she was tough. Because she had people in her heart. She thought of the kids down the mountain. Her comrades in the truck, and old-timers like us. When you have people to protect, you can make it through hell. I drove the Sichuan-Tibet highway for 30 years. My biggest regret was saying women couldn't do it. What I'm proudest of is training Xiaoyan Jian. Now that I'm retiring, being your unofficial coach is more luck than I deserve.
Coach Gu, can I hold your steering wheel?
Get in. From now on, this road, you drive for me. But remember, you're not the only one behind that wheel. You're carrying everyone following you.
Your mutual aid group took my $30,000 deposit. The goods never shipped, the guy vanished, and his number's dead.
Not one of our members, an imposter. We've already called the police.
I don't care. I trusted your group's name. If you can't manage it, don't put that name up. President Jiang, you give jobs to women drivers first. Male drivers are left out in the cold. How is that fair? President Jiang, a foundation wants to invest in the Mutual Aid Association, $5 million a year. They just want to put up their logo. What do you think? They even brought congratulatory flowers.
The Mutual Aid Association is no logos. Take the flower baskets away. Send the people back.
Next Wednesday, conference room. Have male drivers group send reps to discuss a joint capacity pool, info sharing, and shared orders. Each group keeps independence. Come and you'll get jobs. Don't come. Keep making trouble. And I'll call the cops.
Xiaoman. Be the executive secretary general. I'm good at driving and leading a team. I'm not good at running a national organization.
Let me handle it. I've been the bad guy before. I know how bad guys think. Leave the association's risk management to me. You take the wheel. I make the rules. First order of business, a credit system. Real name registration, training, and credits. Too few points, disqualified. Anyone who scams, skips payment, or overload will never get into mutual aid association. They won't enter the shared capacity pool either.
Rules apply to male drivers too. They're not aimed at us.
It applies to everyone. Anyone with bad credit, male or female, will be removed. The mutual aid association's name. Can't be ruined by anyone. Second move, join the driver network. Male and female drivers share one info platform while keeping groups independent. Sharing info means more jobs and fewer empty runs for male drivers. Our coverage expands.
This isn't a it's a partnership. You have strength. We have attention to detail. Clients will line up for us.
Why should we trust you? You are Huimin Su, CEO of Midon Logistics. Are your hands clean?
Because of these hands. They've done wrong. They've hurt people. But they've saved people too. Now I use them to write, type, and make the rules. Trust me. Or don't. Starting next Monday, we'll run a trial. Let data speak. In 3 months. If orders don't increase, I'll resign. Third move. No capital-backed shell deals. The mutual aid group stays nonprofit, with zero commercial ties. Anyone who wants to buy our name or our trust with money? No chance.
Huimin, you're better suited to lead than I am.
I'm just making amends. The rules are in place. Keep the bad guys out, so the good ones can drive with peace of mind.
Five courses. Driving skills, vehicle maintenance, logistics management, mental resilience, leadership. You're learning more than just how to drive. You're learning to shut the door when a man says you shouldn't be driving. Start the engine and leave him eating your dust.
Sister Yen, my dad thought women driving shameful. I learned on his tractor for 3 years. Graduation day. Dad didn't come, but my kids watching from the crowd.
Today, you'll drive a big rig, not a tractor. What your child sees is his mom holding the wheel. Nothing's tougher than that.
The queen of the Sichuan Tibet Highway.
Sis Xiaoyan. Won't let you down.
It's not about letting me down. Don't let yourself down. This steering wheel, I've held it for 10 years, now. It's your turn. Take hold of it. It's your own life. And 50 sisters' lives behind you. Once you take, don't let go. People ask if I'm driving legend. I say no. I'm just a woman gripping the wheel. But if my story can inspire more women to take the wheel, then I'm a legend. Every woman brave enough to grip the wheel. They're all legends.
Xiaoyan. Today, 300 heavy trucks are running with pink teddy bears. The system covers the Sichuan Tibet, Yunnan Tibet, and Xinjiang Tibet routes. Sichuan Tibet. Queen of the Sichuan Tibet route, Logistics CTO. The system is open source for small and mid-sized logistics firms nationwide.